You're not wearing a fit. You're wearing clothes. I see people online and occasionally in real life, they're wearing jeans and a solid color t-shirt, not even a fun color. Like a forest green, maybe a navy blue, most likely a white or black. You're wearing standard blue jeans and a t-shirt, maybe some white Air Force Ones, and that's your fit? You're gonna talk about your fit? That's not a fit, that's clothes. That's okay. Sometimes you have to wear clothes. Is this pedantic? It might be, but without pedantry, every word just molds together. You have to be a little pedantic with the definition of words sometimes. Because if you're not, every single word is just going to devolve to have the same fucking meaning. Because you keep saying that your clothes are a fit. It's not a fit. It's clothes. I see people post like my fit of the day, my OOTD, and it's just them wearing clothes. Like, you'll get away with it if you're hot, but if you're not, why are you doing that? And I feel like I have the authority today to say that purely because I don't know if I'm wearing a fit, but at least it's freaky. You gotta have, what do you call it? Like a staple piece? There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. But you gotta have some freaky pieces where, like, whatever I wear with this, as long as it doesn't clash insanely, people will notice that I'm wearing this and people will compliment me. And this hat doesn't really go with it because I got dressed in 5 minutes and I didn't find a hat that fit. It doesn't really... Oh shit, I didn't even realize maybe they do go together. They're both Lacoste. Except for this one has like the detailed Lacoste alligator. Maybe even the knockoff Lacoste alligator. I think it's just the 90s one. And this one is a little more simplified. I didn't even see that it was Lacoste because my fat fucking tit, if I look down right now, I can't see it. Because my giant juicy breasts are blocking my line of sight from the alligator. It's weird to see it on the screen, but I can't see it at all right now. And because of the... shirt there, now you can see, you see my juicy tit. Oh my god, I gotta go anorexic. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, welcome to Rant of Today. Sometimes it drives me crazy. I know a big part of it is because of where I live. When I go out in public, I just see, like, seeing anyone wear anything fun is so fucking rare. Every guy is wearing like a Walmart graphic t-shirt or maybe like a dark green t-shirt. That's the most you're going to get from the men. Maybe like a dirty hoodie. The girls are all just wearing like black tank tops and jeans. That's everything. I don't know why. It's hard to find fun clothes. That's all I ever want is fun clothes like this. This is a t-shirt. It's a sweater t-shirt so I can wear it in the summer. It's breathable. This shit doesn't exist. I have like 3 or 4 of these sweater t-shirts that I've hunted like fucking exotic prey to find. These are like me hunting albino rhino. Holy shit, that's a bar. It's rare. I get my clothes from exotic sources. You can't find this at a normal thrift store. If you find this, that's a find of the fucking century. I gotta like negotiate with people online. I gotta slide into DMs. I'm a curator. It's what I do. I curate. And actually, I don't do that very much. I don't have a very big wardrobe because it's exhausting. And I do pretty often. I just wear like a white shirt and jeans because those are clothes. But I like to have fun colors also. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, speaking, I guess this is very tangentially related to clothing, but personal hygiene. Why is it a thing that people say white boys don't wash their ass? Washing your ass it's not something that you have to do. It's something that you get to do. Getting in the shower and scrubbing up in there, it's fantastic. I've still never slipped a finger in. I might eventually. I don't know. I've never tried. I've never really been interested in trying. But cleaning up in there, it's great. It feels good. And you feel clean. And I don't understand how you could not wash your ass. How are you not scared of stinking? I am so scared of smelling bad, I have to wash my ass. And somehow, apparently, these white boys out there ain't washing their ass. Are you scrubbing your balls at least? Because you know that feels good. And that's why I think that's why, like, circumcision exists. Because guys are just gross and they won't clean their foreskin. I'm circumcised. I bet if I wasn't at my lowest points, I would get some dick cheese. But at my normal points, I would be scrubbing in there. It looks like it'd probably be fun. This is the foreskin to, like, give it a little swirl. If there are any guys out there with a foreskin, let me know. Is it fun to give it a swirl, or can you not really? I don't really know how much leeway you get. I've talked about this so many times, but have you ever seen, there's guys out there who are obsessed with regrowing their foreskin? On the TV show How To with John Wilson, it's produced by Nathan Fielder from Nathan For You and The Rehearsal. I think it's super funny, sometimes funnier than Nathan Fielder's other shows, How To with John Wilson. There's one episode where he's just interviewing a guy who's obsessed with regrowing his foreskin. And they get like little weights, like for during the day, you like clip them onto the side of your dick. And the thought is, you ever see like how people, like gauges, your skin will grow. If you stretch it enough, it'll grow. And they put little weights on the side of their dick. And they're just hoping that it like pulls it down over time and it just like grows. I don't know if that's what a foreskin is. I don't know if it's the same as a foreskin, but it grows like a pseudo foreskin. And he interviews this guy who's so obsessed with it. He has this apparatus. So like when he lays in bed, above his headboard behind him, there's these pull strings, like a workout machine. And he pulls them from the ceiling and clips it to the side of his dick. And it's getting pulled in the air up towards him, like up towards the wall behind him. And his wiener's just in the air. And this guy is married. He's like, my wife isn't happy with it, but she understands. I'm like, how do these people, like, that's love. I hope one day I'll be lucky enough to find a wife who I one day get obsessed with regrowing my foreskin, and I attach like hundreds of dollars of cables above the bed and just have my wiener pointing in the air, and I just sleep on my back like a mummy all night. I hope that someday I can find a wife who supports me in an endeavor like that. Anyone who regularly watches my Twitch streams, link in the description, has probably heard me talk about that guy's foreskin like 3 times. But it never gets old. I haven't watched that in years since it came out. I think I might need to go look up that episode and look at that guy's foreskin apparatus again. Also, personal hygiene. It's wild that you need to be taught to scrub your asshole. And also, guy, I don't understand, back to that, why would you not scrub your asshole? What reason is there not to? Do they not think about it? Are they scared it's gay? Because if you're a guy that's scared to scrub your asshole because it feels gay, I have something to tell you. You probably are gay. Because if you're not, if you're straight, that thought doesn't occur to you. Scrubbing your butthole, that your only thought is going to be like, man, it feels good to have a clean asshole. And I do bleaching buttholes. Is a bleached butthole cleaner? Like, does it change the texture of it? Because a bleached butthole, like, I feel like it's fucking up the skin or something. I guess I don't really know what kind of skin a butthole is made of. But is it fucking up the skin and giving it like a different texture? And if it's like smooth, is it just gonna, like, does it not get as dirty? Does the poo-poo not stick as much? But I guess kind of the poop doesn't stick to your butthole that much. It sticks to the area around it. Like mine is a jungle. So when a lot of times when I poop, or mostly in the shower, I reach back there and I just go to town like I'm weeding a garden. Because if I don't, it's gonna form a spider web and my turd will never break through. It'll fight it, and it'll just shoot back up inside me. That's obviously, ladies who are interested, that's a dramatization. But dingleberries are very real. And so I need to clean the weeds a bit, or else I'm gonna get turds all up in the hair. And toilet paper, is not going to get poop out of hair. Have you ever tried to clean a carpet? Yeah, you're not going to get poop out of your hair with toilet paper. So that's why you have to just reach back there and de-weed it. And I could shave it, but one, that's annoying, and two, if it's anything like the times I've shaved my armpits, it's gonna be terrible. Like, if you shave your armpit, you have to upkeep it, because once it starts growing, oh my god, or my gonads, you know, I've shaved down there, it itches, it burns, it gets sweaty, and I don't want to endure that with my butthole. I think the jungle prevents the worst swamp ass of all time. Oh man, what a dilemma. I can't believe we're all forced to live this life together. Why do I always do this? Why do I take a topic like the nuance of a fit versus clothes, and I always turn it into dirty buttholes? I feel like it wasn't that unnatural of a segue, was it? I mean, like, slightly, but it wasn't like a straight cliff, right? It felt like I naturally segued from clothes to dirty buttholes. But maybe not. Let me know if that was a jarring, like, right turn, or if it was more of like a curve, more of like a roundabout. You know what? I'll go back to clothes. I get accused of peacocking. Like, if you don't know what peacocking is, it's when you wear, like, bright stuff to try to attract the attention from girls. Why can't I just like fun stuff? I like to dress like a freak. And if I get rich, if I have enough money for fancy clothes, I'm gonna be dressing even freakier. And people, like, assume my clothes cost a shit ton of money, because I have, like, some, like, Coogie style sweaters that probably retail for like $300. Also, by the way, let me go back real quick. I was just squeezing my tits. I'm gonna miss that once I lose this weight. I was just squeezing them without even thinking about it. They're there, you know? I'm guessing, yeah, I mean, how can you not? I'm sure the girls are doing this too. Yeah? Oh yeah, but people assume I'm spending a shit ton of money on my clothes. You know what, let me show you the fit. These are just like gray cargo pants, Wrangler brand, and then there's my sweater. It's very oversized, but, you know, whatever. And then my navy Lacoste hat. It's not a planned fit. I got dressed in like 5 minutes. And let me grab the shoes I was wearing, because I think the shoes I have, it was an accident. They go with these really well. Look, it's like all the same colors. They're dirty. They're dirty as fuck, but look, it's like the same colors. I was so excited when I got dressed, and I was like, the first time I wore this, and I was like, what shoes should I wear? And I was like, it looks like they were born to go together. The only problem is these are skateboarding shoes and they're uncomfortable as fuck, and my wide fucking toes get beat to hell. My pinky toes endure actual torture for me to wear these shoes that I like. But it's okay. As long as I'm not running, it's okay. And oh my god, these scissors on the ground, they go with it too. How can I accessorize with this? Can I just like dangle this like from my belt loop? Oh my god. Wait. Do these have like the... No, they are not like craftsman's pants. Look at that. Is this like super fashionable right now? I'll do it like it's a fucking sword. No, wait. Look at that. Look at that. How stupid would you think I am if you saw me like this in public? It's like a whoosh. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? You need something... Oh, you need something cut? Whoosh. I wish I knew how to accessorize better as a man. Because, I don't know. I guess I could start wearing, like, necklaces and stuff, but I kind of feel like excessive necklaces... Like, necklaces, your options are either, like, a chain, which I don't know if I'm a chain guy. I guess it could go with some of my outfits, but a chain isn't going to go with a sweater like this, like a detailed shirt. Or you can do like, I don't know, maybe I could find a cool necklace that goes with stuff, but I might be embarrassed. I can dress insane, but then something like a necklace, I'm gonna feel embarrassed. And then rings, I don't know about rings. I feel like you mostly see like alternative dudes with a lip piercing wearing rings. Speaking of lip piercings, these babies are chapped. Sometimes I've seen myself with like, I don't know, a tattoo filter or drawn on tattoos and stuff, and I'm like, shit, that might make me sexy. I don't know. But tattoos are way too permanent. I'm scared of that. Every interest I've ever had has been fleeting, and I don't want it permanently on me ever. I can't picture anything I would want permanently on me, let alone like a whole sleeve. Like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but like that's the type of accessory I would like. I would want that like I would want a purse, maybe. Like if I were a girl, like a purse. I don't want a tattoo sleeve for the rest of my life. The fuck? And did you guys ever see, there was like, I don't even know if it's a real thing, but there are these tattoo shops where they're like, we'll give you a tattoo, it's temporary, it lasts for a year. So a bunch of people got it, and then there were multiple places that were like, okay, we lied. It's kind of just normal ink. It's kind of just a real tattoo. And so there are people who got like dumbass tattoos because they're like, it's fine, it'll be gone in a year. And then they're like, actually, maybe we just gave you a real tattoo and charged extra and pretended it would go away. We kind of thought it might go away. We can give you a refund, maybe. I don't know. I just wonder if like the trend, like tattoos obviously have existed for a long time, but I do wonder if the trend cycle in like 10 years, how many of these people who are sleeved the fuck up are gonna be like, man, I really shouldn't. I've known people who got tattoos like that. And actually, I know a girl who she got a tattoo she didn't like on her leg, so she went to the tattoo shop, and the tattoo shop was like, we'll lighten it by going back over it with white ink. And so she paid for them to go back over the tattoo with white ink. Turns out, did absolutely nothing. And apparently you can't get laser tattoo removal with white ink because like the way it reflects the light, I don't know the details. She might have been wrong. This is just what I was told. And so it's still a black tattoo, but it can't be removed because there's white ink on top of the black tattoo, which did nothing. The way that even like professionals will just be so falsely confident about something is fucking insane. Why won't you Google it? Why, like, have they done that to people before and just been fucking up people? Or was that the first time he was like, yeah, you know what? Some white tattoo ink, we'll just go back over it. I'm so curious to know, like, how does that dumbassery occur? Is that an actual practice? Or is that just straight dumbassery to, like, make your black tattoo impossible to be removed? Maybe it was the same guy who did it and he was personally offended. Like, I don't want you to get rid of my work of art. You need to keep it. Also, I keep seeing a bunch of stuff like discussion on TikTok and stuff, and I've like talked to this. I had a friend who was a tattoo artist. Like these tattoo artists who are upset that you know what you want. Like they want to make the drawing. Like if you wanted to be an artist, then you should have started drawing on paper, not on people. The fuck? I mean, I know there are people who are loose and free-spirited with their tattoos, which I guess I'm too tight-ass for that. And they'll just be like, sure, put a tattoo on me, do whatever you want. But why, if you want to draw whatever you want, don't do it on people. Or just draw it and then post it on your Instagram and then hope that someone wants you to tattoo it. And I don't know, the thought of going into a tattoo shop, I think I would get angry. If I go in there and I'm like, I want a smiley face on my ass cheek. And they're like, yeah, smiley face is pretty simple. It'll cost you $200 for me to doodle on your ass for 5 minutes. Or actually what I want to do is a photorealistic face smiling. Let's actually do that instead and I'll charge you twice as much. And this is probably horrible to listen to, but if you did listen to it, thank you. Subscribe for tomorrow or watch me on Twitch.